All right, time for another Fibble. This is the game that's just like Wordle, but on every row, one of the clues is a lie. They're starting us with rigor. Interesting because we've got the double R in there. So I want to kind of do something like this. We can't do that unless we're going to do another. We'd have to do a second R there. We could do that, but that's not a thing. Is this a thing? I don't know if there's any way we can do this either. There's probably something we could do there, but I'm not thinking of it. So what if we did... The trick is if we don't have... Right, so here's the problem. If we do the I and the O, and we don't put the R here, then the R is the lie, so we can't include the G. I was trying to do a G, but we can't. If we do the I and the... So if we're not going to have the R, then we have to have the I and the O. So let's do something like that. How about Pinot? That'll work. Okay, well, one of the O's is a lie, so we know the I's are true. Both O's could be lies, but at least one of the O's is a lie. So we know the I is true. So if there is an R, it would have to be third or fourth, or third and fifth. But we could do something like... No, because we can't, right, if we do the R at the end, then it has to be OR. So there's not gonna be two R's. So there's no R at the end. There's no R at the end. Because it would have to be IOR, and I don't think there's anything that works like that. Well, it would have to be IROR, in fact. So there's no R at the end. If the G was the lie, you'd have to have the O, you'd have to have an R here. It would have to be like this. Oh, gyros? That kind of works, actually. Let's try that. Should have done that first. Okay. Well, interestingly, we've got yet another thing for the O. So let's look at the first and the last. One of the two O's is a lie. One of the two R's is a lie. We know the G is true, but everything else has to be true, the R and the O. So there's no S. So there's no G. So if the O is there, then there's no R. The R is the lie. But, yeah, no, that works. This is the lie, this is true. If there's no O, then we have to have an R. And it has to be here? No, it could still be fourth. But if there's... Yeah. Is there any way this is true? No, because these would both be lies, which means these would both be true, and that's not possible. So this one can't be true, this is a lie. So there's no P, N, or T. So either there's an R fourth and no R, or there's an R third or fourth and no O. So we could still do this. But I don't know what that... Oh, well, widow would work. And you know, the double, like I've said before, the double letter isn't terrible on this game because sometimes it helps you with contradictions. So let's go with that. Okay. So another gray O. So if there is an O, then these are both lies. We have to have an R. We'd have to have a W, not at the beginning. So we'd have to have R third or fourth, and the W would have to be third or fourth. So it would have to be like this. No, I don't think that's gonna work. I think there is no. Wait, hold on. I said if this was a lie, if there is an O, you'd have to have... No, sorry. I meant if this is true. Right? What did I do? I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, hold on. Okay, so if these are both lies, if there is the O fourth, then you have to have a W third because the yellow and the gray W's would have to be true. It would have to be this. There would be no... R. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. So I think there's not gonna be an O. Which means this is the lie, which means this is true. So there is an R then. We don't know about the W. So it's gotta be R here or fourth. We could do an IRCH like birch. Or yeah, that's pretty good. If the W is the lie. Let's try that. Oh, that was it. Okay. Well, there had to have been a few other things that could have been at that point, because all we needed was the I, and the R could have been third or fourth, but that was, I guess we got really lucky on our fourth guess. Okay. All right. Well, I don't know. I was guessing some weird words in there, trying to figure out what was going on with the lies, and it just wasn't coming to me at first, but getting all those O's with different things was a little weird. But anyways, there you go. Let me know how your solve of this one went today, and how many guesses it took you to arrive at the birch tree. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more.